Hello Aquarius, this is going to be a tarot reading concerning love and relationships for mid to late February. Let's get into these cards and look at them together. I've been shuffling, I've been meditating with these cards, so I will just loosen them up. All right, let's see what's coming out for love and relationships for Aquarius, mid to late February 2021. Let's have a look at these cards together. Okay. There's going to be a bunch of messages in here, guys, for even if you're single, looking for love as an Aquarian. If you are dealing with somebody, we'll have a look at that for you. We will look at something might come up even that sounds past. Take what resonates today, guys, and leave the rest. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Cups. Let's lay these out. Knight of Swords. Something's starting to move really quickly, I think. Six of Swords in the past. The Strength card in reverse. The Three of Pentacles, Aquarius. Five of Cups. Okay. Healing is starting to move quickly, and then we have the Lovers at the end of this reading. So we're going to be leading to the Lovers, which is what we want to see in a love reading, but we have a journey in front of us to get there. Let's look into that. Venus is in the sign of Aquarius this month too, your home sign, as well as a bunch of other planets, Jupiter, Saturn. The Sun is there, Mercury is there, stationed retrograde. So I feel like there is some sort of a harsh communication around you that kind of came out of nowhere for some of you guys. It's like there's an olive branch being extended by one or if not more of you, like, how can we make this work? How can we make this better? How can we recuperate, bring something together again, make it work again? And the element at the bottom of the center of the reading for me really is about making something work. So let's get into these cards before clarifying. Venus transiting through Aquarius, like what I was saying, is going to bring some more attention to your love and relationships, partnerships, kind of teaching you or making clear at a certain point about what you value in terms of romantic partnerships. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So, I mean, I think what you really are just valuing at the moment is the potential to be with somebody where this is very much about a family, domesticated energy. It's all about, I can see this very much as a wedding for some. I see this energy of having everybody come together. It might be a bit chaotic around some of you, Aquarians that are kind of planning weddings right now. There might be a few disappointments around what you thought were possible. So we have Five Cups here, 10 Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, oh, you thought you could have this happening, or you had your expectations for this, but only some, maybe 50% of it was able to be met for you, or you feel like one part of you in a big way is feeling quite dissatisfied or just disappointed. But what's really the message here is with these 10 Cups, it's like you have so much happiness and love around you, in terms even of like happy family, family that is so happy for you to be celebrating, that they're so happy to be with you and celebrating. For some of you, a real like sense of upgrade in your relationship. So we still have two full cups to focus on. So let's see. In the middle of the reading, I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. For some, it feels like there is some work to be done in the relationship that you're in or the person you're dealing with. Overall, you seem really happy about it. You feel like it is a soulmate connection. I feel like together, for some of the people watching it here, it even feels like to you that you're starting to think like, are we in a way meant to be together to bring out each other's gifts and talents, or like to kind of help each other heal, and not in a kind of codependent way in any way, like you're just creating a safe space for the other person to kind of sift through their emotional past or their emotional for some demons even, or like some of their darker or more triggering thoughts that they could have. For some, it feels like you provide a very safe space for each other to work things through on an individual level, and you know, it's really there might have been some harsh words. There might have been just even misunderstandings. Family could have been involved in this, I'm seeing for some, with the Three of Cups. An unwanted opinion. Maybe it was of somebody from the person you're dealing with's family. Maybe it was like, though, for some it was just like a third party person was involved in this relationship, through maybe work or through some sort of a network of friends or collaboration, and they just weren't really, their opinion really wasn't necessary. Even this Knight of Swords kind of just spun around and reversed itself, talking to me about that air sign retrograde we have right now, and just the fact that there have been some miscommunications around you. And for some it's more, for some it's like you guys are kind of sort of sifting through some like past hang-ups, some fears even from the past coming up again. Overall, you've left something in the past that has been triggering for you guys as a couple. You've left it in the past, but at the same time, you're still feeling like there's like some tests of endurance around you. You have a fear at the moment that this isn't going to pay off, this work you're doing. Hang in tight. Let's clear up this reading with some more cards. As of now, it looks like we're leading to the Lovers card. So we are getting to this happy place, so like great harmony that I'm seeing so far. But there's a lot of kind of worrying about your capabilities at the moment, or like worrying about your person's capabilities. For some, I feel like you've been let down and the person you're dealing with has extended an olive branch. For some, it was an external person in your relationship that kind of let you guys down or was just unwanted there, and maybe they're coming in and extending an olive branch. But for some, I really see like kind of, I do see friendship getting together again in this reading. So if that's coming up in your relationship, might be relevant. Let's clear this up. Okay, so for Aquarius, let's clear up the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. We have the Four of Wands and the Emperor. So I think for some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. I've got Leo, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I have a really strong Aries energy here. So the person that you're dealing with might be a really fiery person. For some, even like for some single Aquarians out there right now, I am sensing that you have been, some of you have a lot of options right in front of you right now. Some of you are really drawing people in. This is really magnetic, really like hypnotic, really like attractive, physically attractive. Like there's a physical connection with you. It seems like could be through work. And that's the thing, if it's through work, maybe the energy of coming up with somebody like a superior, it might be causing a bit of friction for you. It might be causing a little bit of unease for you if you are kind of just recently hooking up with somebody, Aquarius, or something in the workspace is kind of making you feel uncomfortable for some. And you're kind of like, I think if some of you are pursuing somebody in like a more King of Wands, Emperor, more of a superior role to you, or you kind of feel like they're your, maybe it's a manager relationship. I don't know. It's something coming up where it's like, this could kind of get a little bit messy, okay? If it's coming up that you're involving yourself with somebody in work, I'm seeing for some, okay? Other than that, I'm kind of just seeing that you're taking a lot of control about the direction of your life at the moment. And you know what, you've had to work through things. You've had to work through things not working out, kind of coming to terms with them, losses and regrets for some though as well. Some of you feel like some time has been wasted as of late, Aquarius, for you in terms of your relationship, and now you want to start being a bit more assertive or taking the lead on it, basically. Let's have a look. So, well, let's look at this Three of Cups, and I'll look at the other three, the Three of Pentacles. These two threes appearing in the reading, they're telling me that you really are experiencing a period of growth within your relationship at the moment. like that, like I said, kind of like growth together emotionally, growth together in a way that you're building a future together too. So it's really, there are some real positive foundations there, laid foundations there. Okay, let's have a look then at what's coming up around this growth for Aquarius. It was like earlier, I was trying to say that there was like you guys helping each other bring out your natural gifts and kind of like unique talents and unique creative ability. You really bring that out in each other and help each other to grow. So then we've got the 10 of Wands and we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. But there was some sort of a communication with each other, the person that you're dealing with, that really got out of hand, and some of you said things that were like almost the straw that would have broke the camel's back energy with the 10 of Wands. Like, you know, when you just go a little bit too below the belt with your words and they hurt. They actually maybe weren't intended to, but they kind of just strikes out. And some of this happened really quickly though, maybe acid tongue, and you maybe some even had word vomit. You couldn't believe you said it, but it would be just like mindful to see where those feelings came from. For some people that are kind of involved maybe with something at work, or some, you know, looking through some options at the moment, this would be an advice to talk to kind of multiple people at the moment if you aren't tied down to anything. Basically, don't get lumbered down, don't get too bogged down by just any one of these wands. There are lots of options out there at the moment, and at the moment I think it's like people needing to prove themselves to you, because you're just not clear at the moment. So there might be something telling you, and like listening to that inner voice and saying, okay, I need to use my discernment at the moment. I've been presented with options, let's see what's going to be best. Let's have a look then and keep going on. It looks like upcoming, we're landing at this Lovers card, which I can't wait to kind of clarify. But before I get there, I want to look at Strength in reverse. Coming up before this happy ending, or maybe like harmonious outcome for you and this person, it looks like you're going to be reminded of your inner strength, and maybe there is going to be something coming up. It looks like you could be like being asked to forgive and forget could be coming up, or at least to forgive, and that's going to be, you know, your decision that you have to make. And am I going to be strong enough, and, you know, be strong enough to basically allow yourself to be vulnerable and to start to move on and see what 2 cups are left standing. Less focused on the kind of grievances of the past, of the spilled cup energy. Let's have a look at the Strength card. The King of Swords, so that's the fixed air Aquarius energy. So it is about you like standing in your power, reminding yourself of this, your energy coming through fixed air is like remind yourself of your power, your glow, your radiance. Okay, and then we've also got the World card. So Saturn, this is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is transiting through the sign of Aquarius now, building and constructing and teaching lessons and you know, dishing out duties in one area of your life, Aquarius. And it's like it's going to pay off to be dutiful. You're building foundations with this person. Saturn is also the planet of things that do endure. So right now you are building some really solid foundations with somebody in your life. Let's keep going. I see for some of you, like I see the idea of you wanted to do something really special for the person you're dealing with, but there was like something just didn't work out about it, or it didn't arrive on time, or you guys didn't get to go there on time, or just you had something really special planned, something almost like curated and individual, but it just didn't come to be. Let's look though, what I really want to look at now is the Lovers card. So let's take a message for this. Maybe it's going to be relationships or somebody who's single. Let's see, we can do both. Let's look at the Lovers for Aquarius. Some of you are really making strides towards a Gemini at the moment, Aquarius. it seems very compatible with the Gemini. This is the Venus in Aquarius card with the Five of Swords. And Wheel of Fortune, where we have Jupiter in Aquarius. Like I said earlier, Aquarius, such a big lineup of planets in your sign, and they're all coming out here to highlight really that there could be, so the sun there is kind of bringing, and sun and Mercury in your sign, kind of like refocusing and making you clarify your sense of clarity of purpose, which is what the sun is. It's kind of like bringing it to your attention to be processed with Mercury. Jupiter there in Aquarius is saying, how can I expand, and in what ways am I feeling optimistic about my future, or the future of my relationship with this person. Venus there in Aquarius is saying, like, what do you value now in your relationships? How have you learned from past mistakes? So Aquarius, I do see your energy coming out really strongly now in this reading. Overall, I feel like some of you who are dealing with a Gemini right now, their energy is just like chasing you down. They're so curious about you, really coming at you strong. This is a good opportunity to let life happen, let things play out. Don't get too hung up about past mistakes or past failures. It looks like life is ready to start moving for you and this person again. Other than that, this can be taken the same way. Life is handing you an upward swing. Let's put this time frame to mid-March. So beyond that, you're going to be getting some sort of a call upon to check on your inner strength and realize how much you've already overcome. And then it's just kind of like, when that happens, you're ready to expand again, and you have a greater sense of optimism. And it is an important lesson with the Five of Swords, is kind of thinking like, mistakes are in the past, we have no control over them. When we're given a chance to be reborn again, it's like also a chance to sort of forget about the past mistakes and take today or tomorrow, whenever you wake up, as a brand new day, and you can only do your best on that day. The past can be forgotten at this point, for you, Aquarius, I think is the message there. Okay, so that's going to be the love and relationship reading I have for you for mid to late February. I've got next week's March forecast coming up on my channel, so feel free to share, like, subscribe if you want to see that. That is going to be looking at other areas of life, your spiritual purpose, your career, family, money, whatever comes up, Aquarius, we'll discuss. So let's catch in again soon, and enjoy the rest of your month.